Hi, Tiny. Track me. Position 1. Position 2. Position 3. Zoom in closer and lock me. Okay, guys, I'm Italian, so my accent is not perfect, but this I feel like has some like Italian genes, maybe. OBSBOT Tiny 2 webcam 4K voice control PTZ eye tracking multi-mode and autofocus web camera with a 1/1.5 sensor gesture control 60 FPS HDR light correction webcam for PC streaming meeting. Okay, you've got all the specs ready to go, the one that usually help us decide whether to buy or not a webcam. And the price, $300. Yeah, I could crack my neck like this and start bombarding you with ton of technical specifications. But the truth is, this webcam has been out for a while and you have probably already watched videos from Senpai Gaming, Nati or someone else breaking down all the features. So today I want to try something different, figuring out how a webcam like this with these unique features can actually improve your life as a content creator, or if you should just move on and look at other models. Hey, it's me, Luca, and okay, $300 is a lot, but as soon as I unboxed it, I got it. The build quality with this webcam is superb, beautiful metal finish, metal base as well, which is magnetic as well, and this is not just pretty, it comes like with a sturdy long cable and a nice carrying case, which is, I don't know, I mean, it's a webcam, but it's nice to have a carrying case, to be honest. Also, you've got like an adapter, which I'm not using. It's still boxed, because I don't have any more USB ports on my Mac, but good to have it. Why I love the base? Because recently I've tested webcams with bases that felt really flimsy. But if you have a desk and it shakes quite a while, just like mine here, it's nice to have this kind of base. You know how it is, like with cheaper webcams, even a small nudge can move them, or worse, make them fall like on the ground. And this is super well built. This is nice, this is very, very controlled, and I like it. Also, if you have a tripod and you want to mount this on a tripod, even better, because you have a standard 1/4 of a hinge thread, which means that you can attach basically to any kind of mount you have. Once this is set up, I discovered two really useful features that are not very mentioned in the other videos. One is the vertical orientation, which is amazing if you want to use full quality as a second webcam in vertical for picture-in-picture or gaming modes, in like screen sharing your game or game sharing your game. And also second feature is the whiteboard. Thanks to the software, it automatically detects a magnetic whiteboard and enhances its image, which is particularly useful if you're doing presentation. But that's not all, of course. This is a pan tilt zoom camera, and yeah, I know, nothing groundbreaking because it's like pretty common in the last few years, but I felt like this model brings something extra because it's really responsive. It's quick and smart, and also you have the voice control you saw in the intro, which are more useful than the gesture control, in my opinion. Compared to the Tiny 2 Lite or the OBSBOT Tail Air, this webcam feels much better to me. I don't know why, but the performance seems more convincing while tracking you. Maybe it's because my face is strange, because I don't know, I speak strange, but I don't know, who knows. But it's really nice, and I much prefer this one than the most expensive Tail Air from OBSBOT. And reflecting on how a content creator might actually use this webcam, two key things come to mind. One is the software, which has to be good, and two, of course, is the image quality. At the end, it's all about the image quality, not about resolution. Yeah, it's good to have a 4K, but about quality of the image, colors, saturation, contrast. These, to me, are more important than the 4K resolution. And as you can see, by the way, this webcam delivers an excellent 4K image, even in a, let's say, less than ideal lighting condition. It's just a light, nothing special, just a panel light. And what you see like now is just a manually controlled shot with a simple LED light, as I said. So to be honest, 4K is like pretty solid to me. But there's one thing I've never quite understood, to be honest, guys. HDR on webcams. It feels like a feature designed more for marketing than practical use, because all the people are looking for the coolest new HDR monitor, so they pretend to have an HDR on webcams. But at the end, most people use like the SDR image, and I don't know. So if you generally find HDR useful, just let me know in the comment. Why are you going down? Please press the like button, because my Italian accent gets better every time when you press the like button, so let's go ahead. Now let's talk about the software. I'll be super honest. The OBSBOT Center app is one of the best on the market. I prefer the OBSBOT app over the Elgato camera app and over the Logitech software. It's honestly incredibly intuitive. It offers loads of customization options. It's just great. Well done, OBSBOT. Like, bravo, OBSBOT. Pretty cool. As you also saw in the intro, you have the voice controls, which are pretty handy. To be honest, as I said a few minutes ago, I feel like more webcams should use this kind of feature to control the webcam, especially if you have like a pan, tilt, zoom feature like this one. So what's left to say? I think this webcam has everything you need, but features like FPS, gesture control, and HDR, as I said, sure, they're cool, but realistically, you'll probably use them very little. For example, I found the gesture control more annoying than anything. Being an Italian, I gesture a lot, I just do this a lot, and I ended up activating things while doing conversation with sponsors or businesses or brands, and it's super annoying. Like once I was like talking to a customer and it was like, okay, oh yeah, or something, and I do this and like this starts following me up like crazy. So I ended up like deactivated a lot of functions. So I still have this, which turns on and off the AI tracking, but all the zoom features and stuff just a no for me. On the other hand, voice control is a feature I absolutely loved, and one I wish was included on the Tiny 2 Lite as well. It's incredibly useful, especially in this era of virtual assistants. It's super normal to say, hey, OBSBOT, do something, do that, do this. It's super convenient, and big plus to the voice control, big minus to the gesture control. And hear me out here, the gesture control works pretty well. If you're doing, let's say, a cooking show, it is super convenient, it's super nice to just zoom in, track, don't track. Yeah, it's cool, but for a normal use, like apart from like, I don't know, DIY or cooking shows, I feel that it's just no. You also have some like beauty control, which are nice, especially if you don't want to just set you up for good. Like there are like men and women, which is nice, so you can basically fix your skin just a little bit. I feel that is a feature that not everybody will use, but to be honest, for me, it's just better to have the beauty control than the tracking. Just, I don't know, it's just something I like. Also, you have filters, which are kind of, let's say, like kind of LUTs. With LUTs, I mean lookup table, so you have the option to just add some effects, filters, like you want like a more contrast image or a more like pastel image. You have this option, which is pretty nice. One thing that most webcam now have is the option to control manually everything, like lights, ISO, like shutter speed. This is something you have to just look before buying a new webcam. Let's be realistic, most of the time you have the webcam, set it up, and you forget it about it. Like you just turn on the light, you record your video, you're in a Zoom call. It's basically the same scenario every time. So once you set the webcam manually, it stays there. Like no automatic stuff, which I don't know, let's say sometimes you move and it just overexposed the image, is super annoying, and with this, with the software, which is very, very nice, you can do that. Of course, this is not like a crazy feature, because a lot of like webcams provider now have, but yeah, that's cool to have. This is an excellent balance between features, quality, and price. Not much more to say. If you have any questions, just drop a comment down below. I'll be super happy to help you out. Good job, OBSBOT. Good job. See you next time. Sleep tiny.